Hey everyone, welcome back to MindSpun, your channel for your music fix. This time, we want to talk about the surprise that took the music world off guard on July 24th, when Taylor Swift announced her new album Folklore without any previous promo or clue that she would be releasing new music, giving the world less than 24 hours notice of its arrival. Totally different than her previous album press cycle for Lover, in which she left cryptic hints about the album for months leading up to its actual release. The first sign that a new album was coming from pop superstar Taylor Swift came from a series of posts on her Instagram with the art cover, and finally, later on, a post in which she explains a little bit about the release of the album that goes like this. Most of the things I had planned this summer didn't end up happening, but there is something I hadn't planned on that did happen, and that thing is my 8th studio album, Folklore. Surprise! Tonight at midnight, I will be releasing my entire brand new album of songs I have poured all of my whims, dreams, fears, and musings into. She then explains how she wrote this music in isolation, but got to collaborate with some of her musical heroes, and one of the most interesting collaborations for us is with Bon Iver, who is featured on the 4th track Exile, a song that consists of a dialogue between two lovers, one who is ready to move on, and the other still stuck in the relationship mindset. A song I know Taylor fans will truly adore since it has that intimacy, great storytelling, mixed with specific imagery that fans have come to love. Now, the interesting part considering that intimacy on the album is that the album does have Taylor's fantastic storytelling in it, but Taylor shared in a letter to fans that was released at midnight to coincide with the album release that Folklore is not so much about her own life, but rather fictional characters she made up during the quarantine isolation. She said the following in the letter: "I found myself not only writing my own stories, but also writing about or from the perspective of people I have never met, people I have known, or those I wish I hadn't." Now, I personally feel that the album is refreshing and honest, and it is a perfect detour from the previous carefree pop sound that made Taylor a star, that is present on her last albums. The album consists of 16 soul-stirring tracks that perfectly reflect the months of isolation, and critics and fans are already raving about this album as one of her best releases yet. And there is actually a lot of reaction videos that are showing up on the internet with people crying when they react to the new album, so you can get a sense of how touching the album is to Taylor's fans. And the album was released alongside the video for the second track off the LP, which is Cardigan, which shows Taylor getting lost in a crazy-like Alice in Wonderland world, but ends up climbing into her piano for safety in a thunderstorm, a Titanic-esque scene without the DiCaprio. Now, another thing that I really liked that she expressed regarding this release is the sentiment of releasing music in a supposedly perfect time. To further explain my point, Taylor wrote, "Before this year, I probably would have overthought when to release this music at the perfect time. But the times we are living in keep reminding me that nothing is guaranteed. My gut is telling me that if you make something you love, you should just put it out into the world. That is the side of uncertainty I can get on board with. Love you guys so much." So I felt the same way as a musician with these weird times we are living in. And I think we should just keep on creating and sharing. If you pour your heart into something, you should just put it out into the world. And Taylor certainly did that, since she sounds relaxed and more confident than ever. If you have never given Taylor a chance because you heard her previous singles that are more bubblegum pop influenced, I recommend that you give this album a chance since it contains a more mellow, restrained, and mature sound than Taylor's previous offerings. It is a total folk album, mostly acoustic guitar and piano, delving into darkness on more than one occasion. And it probably is one of her best albums in her discography. So be sure to check it out and let us know what you think. And also, before we end this video, let us know in the comments section which song you enjoyed the most once you heard the album. if you enjoyed the video for Cardigan, or if you didn't enjoy the album, let us know why. We're always interested in your opinion. Also, if you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more musical content. And like always, stay safe everyone, and we will see you in the next video.